Alright, so we're back on the 60, I really need to look this number up again. I'm just going to keep saying 60 harmony. Arch top. This is, of course, the arched back. So I made these clamping cauls I was talking about, and I made them match the back because I think that it's going to be relatively close enough. You can see, let me tip that up. Okay, so I was mainly concerned about through here. Anyway, now I didn't show you how I made them. It's really not tough to imagine, but I'll just demonstrate sort of quickly. I don't have a pencil handy. So you can imagine I started out with a piece of material that looked like that. And the camera's just too high. And the little flexible tripod that I was using in the last shots is just not stable enough to keep it, but it would be nice if it was lower. I agree. So take I took a pencil and a little block of wood, and we'll just say this, although it was narrower so that it would ride the contour better. And I just held the pencil up against here with the block of wood, and I'll do it from an angle so you can see. And I just scribed across, with the block of wood against the piece and drew a line as I went. Okay, all right. Then I trimmed the line on the bandsaw, and then I double checked and just fine tuned it. My little spindle sander. Once I was happy with that, I just laid it on there and traced that, and relatively short work of getting that to match. And again, I'm not concerned out in these ends here. I actually sanded some clearance into this area on either end so that I wasn't pinching things that didn't need to be pinched. So this will be on the outside of the guitar. This will be on the inside of the guitar, and they will get clamped together. And then as I steam the top, I will squeeze these together, and that should hopefully readjust that top contour. And then I have one for 3 positions that I thought were vital across the top of the guitar, kind of relating to the F-holes and to where the creases that were in the top from where the bridge pushed it down. So I think that these 3, pretty much about 2 inches apart, with the top steamed and everything clamped in position, should work out fairly well. Okay, so I got one side out here, a couple little splinters here that one actually is not connected to anything, so it will. Here's the bar right back here. I'll just finish cleaning that out. Like I said, I'm just going to make new bars because one of these, I think it was the outline light just went out. All right, let's bring this back into action here. Better than nothing. Okay. I was going to check. I'm pretty sure there was another crack on that, but yeah, you can see right here. I think it's just kind of surface cracked, but the way this grain is running out on this thing, I don't know if you can see in this particular, with all the light glaring on it. See how the grain is running out on that piece? That's really pretty bad for a brace. Needs to be straighter than that. plus try to see it that way. I don't think that's, it might be somewhat quarter sawn. I think they attempted to do that, but the grain running up out of the beam or out of the brace like that is really short grain, need to be long grain. Oh, I just let my knife cool off. I'm going to shut up and just push this knife on. This is really an awkward position for me to work on this, and I tried to move it around, but the way the bench is situated, it would be better if I could put the neck this way on the bench, and that's just, the wall is right there. So actually I have a window right there, but I have it covered up so that the cold stays out. So I'm going to come in from this side and try to work this thing a little bit. Now, I tried doing this with steam a little bit, and the steam didn't seem to do a lot with this glue. And I think the reason it's not working real good, because it worked fine on the other one, the reason it's not working so great here is that this is really awkward. I can't get my hand in here and push because I just don't have the room. So I'm working like overhanded weirdness. Much, much, much tighter on this side. Okay, got steam going here, I think pretty good. I'm just going to let this thing run, and it was quite a fight just to get this in place, so not sure how kind of luck I'm going to have. No, I shouldn't say that. It's going to happen, but I don't know how big a pain in the butt it's going to be. Kind of want to steam this up. In case you didn't notice, I retaped all this around here. I have this, these clamps weren't quite deep enough here to go over the rim. So, these extra little gizzes. My head. Okay. Well, that's fitting really well there. It's definitely pushing that down, pulling that up. Let's try the front one. That's going toward the front. That's supposed to center there. That's quite a bit different than the back one. So I did pad the top of these, as you can see. not sure these clamps will be long enough. Now I'm going to slide that whole thing over a little bit. Well, it's interesting. Just pull that right up against it, just like it was made for it. I didn't really have any way to plan on spring back or anything. I still have those little trenches in there. Actually, that's pretty amazing. Yeah, wow. I'm going to go ahead and put the other one in there. I'm going to steam it all again. That looks like the middle needs to come up right there. Well, we'll see what happens. I should have put a center line in this thing. It might have been better, but that's pretty good. Alright, well, they're all clamped down tight. For better or for worse. Worst? Worse. Alright. Time for a LaCroix break. The gloves on, get the steam back out. Give this thing a good hosing down. I know that I could get moisture under the finish on the face of this thing. I'm pretty sure either the lacquer thinner or the lacquer melt will pull that steam out from under the finish, as long as I don't damage it in any other way. I'm watching this GoPro through my iPhone monitor, and it takes a second for things to react when you're moving things. So yeah, I think you can see the idea there. I can't really I might handhold it and put it in there and let you see how that's fitting. It fits really good. Pulled right up into that, so. Yep. All right. Well, I don't know where the speaker listens from this thing when I unplug the big speaker. So there you are. There's what the front piece. Well, I'll just bring you up here real quick. So flying over. All right. And down in here, I gotta turn this other light on because you're in the shadows. So there's the back side of that one. Whoops. There's the F-hole peeking up right there. So that's the bottom end of the thing. And you can see it's fitting along here pretty nicely. Like I said, up here on the ends, I didn't want those to fit super tight right there because I wanted to push the middle down. So definitely think we had some success there. Okay. Let's come over here and see the camera looking at the camera. Yeah, interesting. That's weird. That's kind of strange. It's like trying to get your dog to look at a mirror. What is going on there? Anyway, I'm done fooling around. See ya. Adios. Oh, it can get really scary. Try to look at the monitor and the camera. It's not working. Okay. Adios, folks.